This is it. I finally quit mapping. I will never return and not have business with mapping anymore. Now, you may ask, what's the reasons? Why am I quitting mapping? I will explain it later. But first, I have to explain to new viewers, what is mapping? From my knowledge, mapping is split in 3 categories: fictional mapping, video mapping, and CSGO mapping.
First, make sure that you've installed and played CSGO, since this
Video mapping is more about realistic events, while the fictional mapping is more of alternate future or history about the world or country, or even continent. I'll be only focusing on fictional mapping because I wasn't in video mapping, I was only in fictional mapping. And I have a little bit to talk about, since you want to hear the reasons why I quitted mapping. So here we go. From now on, I'm gonna call fictional mapping only mapping because I don't wanna say fictional a lot. So firstly, I wanna group these mappers into a spectrum because nobody in the mapping community is the same. So yeah, here we go. At the very left of the spectrum, we will see the tier, haha, I'm a funny kid. This is yet the most annoying and the most innocent mappers out there. You might see them in comments saying, oh my god, please do more mapping videos. I have those kind of fans, but I will get to that later. For now, you might see them that they have from 0 to 100 subscribers, really doing random things. There are a lot of lucky ones, as you can see here, and most of them really do dumb shit, to be honest. A little bit at the right side, we have normal mappers. We can split mappers into text mappers and countryable mappers. Countryable mappers are kind of inspired by Poland Ball, which is a topic about these country balls. You get it? Country ball. I'm only gonna have them as mappers because they're the same thing, essentially. They do the same thing. There are a ton and unique mappers out there in this category. I have no criticisms. But however, at the right side, we have Semi-Edgy Mappers. Semi-Edgy Mappers are usually the ones who put swearing in their mapping videos, minor trolling in social medias, making random videos on their channel, and mainly being edgier. So I'm actually in this category, and I will call this a homeland. People like Black and Poisonous Mapper are in this category. I also respect this category, but like, we're about to jump into the depths of mapping. Welcome to Edgy Mapping, the place where edgelords make the perfect mapping series. Or at least they try too much, to be honest. People like Imperialis or Proxima just... I mean, like, something is missing there. They really make good videos, but like, afterwards, they don't make any more until they make new series, which is completely pointless. However, I do hate the majority of Edgy Mappers, and the majority of Edgy Mappers hate me. If you make one mistake, then the entire edgy mapping community will hate you. That happened to me in 2018, but I will not go to depths because I don't want. This is not a drama thing. This is me about explaining the mapping community as a whole in the spectrum. I would end the spectrum here if I would quit mapping in 2018, but no, we're far from done. The next tier are not even mappers, like they don't really put effort. But this is also the part where I actually don't really care what they do. But I think they are in the spectrum because they have something with mapping. Introducing the Bats and the Ultraman. The Bats are usually trolls in the mapping community. They make ironic mapping videos without effort and usually make channels about bats and troll accounts of other serious mappers. Sometimes they say that people are gay or something, I don't know. Many people complained to me that bats should be stopped, but I think they shouldn't really. You're all just being fooled by the bats, to be honest. My advice is not make any drama with them because that's the best option, to be honest. They aren't really going to help you in any way, and since you're actually trying to talk to them, you're looking like a fucking dumbass. I have no problem with bats unless they attack me. And same with the next tier, which is finally the anti-mappers. The anti-mappers, of course, they hate mapping, and this also applies with bats. But the anti-mappers are actually different from bats. They actually organize more raids on Discord servers, strike other people's channels, and even hacking and tracking IP addresses. It does sound scary, but as long as you aren't like in an argument between the anti-mappers, they will not do anything to you. This is why I previously said that you shouldn't contact the bats. If That being said, the anti-mappers will try to destroy the first 4 tiers of the spectrum. But yes, that's the entire mapping spectrum anyway. But you may be asking, what's the point of this? What's the point if you didn't say the reasons? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will explain right now. So my first reason is because of lack of interest, alright? I was about to quit at the end of 2018, but however, because of the massive popularity of my Ultimate Feature of Europe video, I decided to continue the season 2 movie by uploading a few episodes of that series. But yet again, because I was so bored making those series, I was getting less and less motivated to make more. Yet though I have managed to complete the entire season 2, I was working on it really demotivated. My interest is making fun videos and making games, and not videos which are really similar to politics. Second reason. This one is gonna be a little bit personal because I'm gonna explain why. So let's say you have a normal mapping channel, alright, with like 10k subs. And once your parents figure out what you're doing, then they will ask you, oh, look, you're popular on YouTube. What are you doing as a content creator? And I will say mapping, and they will ask, what is mapping? Well, I mean, while explaining, I can't really explain, but to show them, and they at first will think that's fucking racist. However, it's of course not, because, well, I almost always put like this text at the beginning of the mapping video, that the video itself isn't political and it's actually entertaining purposes. Right now my parents are okay with what I'm doing right now, but it is really cringy what I'm showing to my family and friends. The fact that I was working on this was really pathetic. I was only working on season 2 for my fans. Even though that sounded okay, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the experience. I didn't enjoy the comments I was reading, which is basically reason free. I didn't enjoy the fanbase I had. I didn't enjoy what was happening in the mapping community and the fact that people want to actually strike me. I hated the fact that people were disconnected with me, so I had to explain everything to every single person. And if you're asking, why am I quitting mapping? Well, these reasons are why. This is why I don't want to repeat myself. Every single time I try to explain why I want to quit mapping, or why I did quit mapping. Now I want to move on comments and questions that you may ask me. So, the first question may be, what am I gonna do later? So, many people said, oh, I'm gonna do shit posts. Well, yes, but mostly I'm gonna do commentary videos, which are kind of shit posts, kind of not really. I'm just kind of explaining what's going on about the topic I'm talking about. I'm only gonna do this type of content and making games. For example, the Call of Creature. I've been working on that game for 1 year, and so far it's going pretty well. If you have been wondering how I got away with anti-mappers, well, I've actually contacted S2N, which is a popular anti-mapper. I've been explaining the situation to him, what's going on, and at last he understood. After me announcing that I'm gonna quit mapping publicly, then anti-mappers were actually fine with my choice. So I hope that's all of the questions I've answered. If I forgot any, I'm sorry. I'm gonna answer them in this comments section. But this time I'm gonna read some comments that really kind of pissed me off.
Bro, it's quit not quitted. You are gay, that's why. Please don't make a video on why quitted. Wow, just wow. Unsubscribing. Knew you were amazing at mapping. Can you do poop videos? PLSSF. I watch only mapping, no Minecraft. You should make mapping, it's kinda funny. I don't like Minecraft. Okay, but I want season 3 so bad. Season 3.
That was pretty cringe, bro.
I unsubscribed cause you quit mapping. Oh man, I really enjoyed your mapping. I guess I have to find another good mapping YouTube. Be aware of what you've chosen, because I swear to God I will fuck you so hard that I will make you return to mapping. Just, how dare you, how dare you.
Do you feel like you need friends? Do you feel like getting a troll face on your DMs? Then join my Discord server, because that's the perfect place to chat with me. Click the link in the description to join my server. Thanks.